Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game, The Path of Carcosa, and we're doing Black Star's Rise. Let's see if we can survive with our rather traumatic investigators. The island commune of Mont Saint Michel lies off the northwestern coast of France. It is beautiful, elegant, and enigmatic, a place out of a fairy tale. One, this tale is one of horrors and madness. During low tide, you would be able to reach the island on foot by crossing the tidal causeway that emerges from the sea. However, by the time you reach the coast, the tide is much higher than you anticipated. Dark clouds cover the sky, and a distant crash of thunder signals the start of the oncoming storm. You find a boat whose captain is willing to take you to the island and prepare for the ritual to come. We have interviewed Ashley. You recall the night where this all began, and your thoughts drift to the mesmerizing song Ashley sang that night. Somehow, you remember the lyrics perfectly after all this time, and its haunting melody is ingrained in your mind. Above the city, the storm clouds rage, and waves crash through the gilded cage. Below the earth, the salt water seeps, the shadows fall as the red sun sleeps. Starting the island that lies before you, illuminated by flashes of lighting, and assault. Oh, actually, that's lightning. Lightning and assaulted by tumultuous waves. You can't help but wonder if Ashley was singing about this very moment. During this scenario, as a lightning bolt ability, investigator may remove one doom from an agenda in play. Group limit once per game. So, only one person can do this. We can represent this with this little marker. All right. Setup. Alright, more of these. Be aware that some of the cards have multiple versions. Some of the flood below encounter set. Okay, the module will be able to handle some of this stuff. Alright, first we add a token to the token bag. We get a -3. So despite our efforts, we're going to get a -3 regardless. God, I see those other tokens for harder difficulties. I am not messing with -8s. Alright, sort each copy of the following cards into two separate piles based on the encounter set. Alright, you should have two piles of exactly 4 cards. Each pile should have one copy of each of the above listed cards. The cards in the first pile should have the flood below encounter set icon on the reverse side, and the cards on the second pile should have the vortex above encounter set on the reverse side. Flip each pile over so that only the Black Star's Rise encounter set icon is showing. Randomize the two piles so you can't tell which is which. Choose one pile at random to remove from the game and one pile at random to use throughout this scenario setup. Do not look at the reverse sides of any of the cards in either pile. Alright, so we have this thing here, and it tells you shuffle the bag, draw one of the two bags, and auto place. Discard the other chest. Do not flip the agenda cards unless instructed. So we'll shuffle, draw, place. Alright, and then for this one, discard the other chest. So we'll just throw this other chest back into Black Star's Rise. Okay. Alright, next. Alright, the scenario does not have an act deck. Instead, it has two agenda decks. One agenda deck is built using agendas 1A, 2A, and 3A. The other agenda deck is built using agendas 1C, 2C, and 3C. Remember to use the versions of agendas 2A and 2C that were randomly chosen earlier. Set the following cards aside, out of play, both act cards, act 3A and 3C. All these things are set aside. Got it. Choose one of the two Chor Gothic locations at random and set it aside, and remove the other version from the game. Right, set aside. Choose one of the two North Tower locations, Outer Wall, Broken Steps, at random, and then put the chosen ones in play, remove the other ones. And we start at Port de l'Aviance. We also get another weakness, because as if we didn't have enough of them. Can you pick that up, please? Thank you. Okay, got all that set up. Alright, let's go ahead and resolve the random weakness. Madness, Pact, Cultist, and Detective. Oh, I went too far north, did I? Nope, I didn't go north enough. Did I curse? Let's curse one of them. Nope. Next. Madness. So this is going to be Men's. Men gets Stupor. Stupor can't be healed as if it was a single point of horror on it. Oh god, it's the bad one. So it limits the amount of investigates, draws, and parlay actions. So this is like, was it arm injury, but for different actions. And instead of damage, you need to heal horror, which we don't have any way of healing horror. So that's a thing. Injury? Nope. Flaw? Sorry, I keep looking again and again. Madness, Pack, Cultist, Detective. Curse. Oh no. Well, the good news is we're almost done with the campaign. This one is pretty much the worst weakness in the game. Pretty much there are like 5 stages to it. You'll take horror and then it keeps going and switching. You'll swap out cards and things like that. And eventually it reaches the point where you just die or go insane or whatever. The bad part about this is it takes the next card, and rather than putting it in your discard, it puts it in the bottom of your deck. So you can very easily get yourself in a situation where you just get shredded by this thing. So we have that in our deck now. Many people actually opt to just mulligan that away and replace it with something else, but we'll stick with it because we're kind of screwed anyway. All right, we do start at Port de l'Avalanche, or whatever it's called, which is over down here. Or La Aviance. Okay, we'll go ahead and shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and replace all of these. 1, 2, 3. Yay for being back to 5 weaknesses in this deck. So that's what? Almost a 1/6 of the deck. Alright, then Zoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, backpack's kind of useless to be honest. In fact, I don't want any of this. Actually, I'll keep the safeguard. Everything else, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got a wolf mask at least. That's something. Let's fix that again. Oh, this is actually broken. Let's fix that. Okay, that was weird. I think I accidentally did that in one of my scenarios, and it probably ensured that I still had the weakness on top. Alright. With all that, let's go ahead and shuffle the encounter deck. Agenda 1, the tide rises. Your boat docks at Port de l'Aviance. But with the rising tide and torrential rain flooding the street, the boat's captain isn't keen on sticking around. He tells you he will come back for you in the morning. You tell him not to bother. You probably won't be around by then. The investigators spend 2 clues as a lightning bolt as a group. Place 1 doom on this agenda. This can cause the agenda to advance. Each investigator gains 2 resources. And then there's this one. The ritual begins. Dark clouds swirl overhead. A vortex of eldritch energy rages in the center of the storm. The ritual has begun. The gate may appear above the abbey or below it. You must choose which route to pursue and reach the gate before he who shall not be named's agents do. Alright, 2 clues. Put doom on this agenda, and each investigator draws a card. We're probably going to do the other one, because drawing cards means getting doom. So, let's go ahead and flip this over. Port de l'Aviance. This gateway serves as an entrance to the Grand Rue during high tide, when a boat is the only means of reaching the city. Alright, 2 actions. Move 1 doom from one agenda deck to the other. Then place 2 clues on Port de l'Aviance. Alright, and then we got Grand Rue up here. Alright, everything is connected. Oh, tokens. X is the highest amount of doom on an agenda in play. And then the cultist is reveal another token, and if this token is revealed during an attack or evasion attempt against an enemy with doom on it, this skill test automatically fails instead. So we have that going for us. All right. With all that said and done, let's begin. Let's start with. We'll start with the. So what's troubling is if I draw cards to Zoe and accidentally draw her monster, I need men to deal with it. But for men, I could potentially draw Overzealous instead and possibly get a monster that way. So either way, I kind of just find myself in danger. So for first action, I'm going to go ahead and just play Strange Solution. Second action, I'm going to go ahead and play my Dream Diary. And then I'm going to fast out Cryptic Research and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. This comes into play. I'm going to go ahead and... all right, this is not a draw action, so I can still play this. I'm going to fast out another Cryptic Research. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and investigate. Currently, this is what, 3 to whatever? All right, so we're currently 4 to 3. I can do +3, +4, +5, and use my ability to make it +6. If we succeed, we'll get a bunch of stuff happening. So, autofail? No autofail. All right, so King of Yellow goes away. I get to get 2 clues from here. And Eureka is going to trigger. Actually, I could have gotten 3 clues from here, but it is what it is. Oh, look at all those. Let's get out Test-A-Will. Put that in our hand. Okay, not too shabby. And then I can't investigate more anyway. So it takes care of all that. Goes to Zoe. Zoe, I'm going to spend 3 resources and 2 actions to get Steadfast and Wolf Mask out. And then my last action, I'm just going to move. Alright, Grand Rue, Mont Saint Michael's main road courses are around the Abbey, lined with shops, homes for fishermen and farmers. After you succeed at a skill test by 1 or less while investigating the Grand Rue, place 1 doom on the agenda with the most doom. If they are tied for the most doom, choose 1 to place 1 doom on. Okay, good to know. Alright, that is it. Goes to Upkeep. Did I shuffle? I did not shuffle. Upkeep. Upkeep. Okay. Mythos. So how does this work? How's the dual agendas? Okay. During the scenario with 2 agenda decks, 1 represents a means for you and your allies to open the path of Carcosa and leads to 1 of the 2 set-aside act cards. The other represents a means for what's his name to escape into our world and spells demise for Earth. When playing the scenario while using the 2 agenda decks, players must observe the following additional rules. Whenever 1 or more doom is placed on current agenda, the player decides which of the 2 agendas to place this doom on. Doom on cards other than the 2 agendas count towards the doom threshold of both agendas. And when 1 agenda advances, doom on the other agenda is not removed. All other doom in play is removed. If the doom threshold of both agendas are satisfied during the check doom threshold step of the Mythos phase, choose only 1 agenda to advance. Then once that you completed that advance, check the doom threshold of the other agenda and advance. Okay, so whenever 1 or more doom is placed on the current agenda, you just choose. Okay, I'm going to choose the Tide. Okay. With that, let's do the rest of the Mythos. I believe I shuffled, but I'll shuffle again. Draw. an acolyte, sorry. Empty location. We'll just put you over here. It's only a small sacrifice. If there's no Doom in play, Twisted will gain Surge. Otherwise, it's Test X, where X is the amount of Doom in play. Okay. I have 4 Will versus 2. Is it draw another token? Yep. Reveal another token. Alright. This is just -1 for now. I believe it's, yeah. Yeah, highest amount of Doom on an agenda. So right now it's -1. Or it's either it might be -2, but it still passes. Okay, takes care of that. Goes to Men. Men will get her Essence of Dream. I'll spend a action to go ahead and get out my Strange Solution. And then we're going to move. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and move again. And I'll have Zoe follow. Let's safeguard. This will engage her though, because I'm pretty sure she moves first. Alright, goes to Zoe. Zoe's just going to punch this guy. 5 to 3. We'll make it 7 to 3. Success. Dead. Also, we need to flip this location. Bolts of lightning silhouette the abbey above a path of long winding steps. Leads up the hill, branching into multiple routes as you draw nearer to the abbey. After you enter Broken Steps, you must either discard an asset you control or draw the topmost cultist enemy in the encounter discard pile. Alright. Well, that'll be for both of you. I'll discard the Wolf Mask. And she's going to have to, unfortunately, discard a Dream Diary. Alright, not the best situation. The path leading to the Abbey is blocked. As an additional cost for you to enter the Abbey, investigators at Broken Step must spend 6 clues as a group. You'll have to find a path not blocked by debris and rubble in order to reach the Abbey. Or actually, I could choose to not do that. I could choose to do Top Cultist. Yeah, we'll do that. Top Cultist. Was it Top Cultist of the... Oh no, we have to discard an asset. The reason why we have to is because we can't pick the other option. Because the Cultist was actually in play. So it is gone. Okay. Zoe will go ahead and move. Actually, sorry, Zoe will go ahead and get out her other Wolf Mask. And then Zoe's going to move. And see what's around. Alright, North Tower. The North Tower along the outer wall overlooks the town on one side and tumultuous waters on the other. Freezing rain has made this path slippery and dangerous to follow. Also, I should have probably read this long before I started moving here, so I can actually grab clues, but that's okay. You'll have to find a path not blocked by debris and rubble in order to reach the Abbey. Okay, while the current A agenda has more Doom on it than current C agenda, reduce the difficulty of each test on North Tower by 1. Whetstone steps lead higher up the path toward the Abbey. Above, black storm clouds threaten to overtake the island. Victory 1, and currently we do have more Doom on A, so it is going to be reduced difficulty. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and just move down here. Or, yeah, move down there. I played, I moved. Oh no, I punched, I moved, and I played an asset, so I am still there. Okay, we'll go ahead and upkeep. Upkeep. Doomed! Take 1 horror. This is actually going to probably kill her before the Doom even messes with us. Alright, under your earn starting assets, weaknesses, record Doom approaches. If it is already accorded, remove Doom from the deck and do all the other stuff. All right, so first we just note that Doom approaches. Okay, so this time it does get discarded. That's good. That's still terrible, but we're at least alive. Not for long, though, at this rate. Enemy upkeep. Mythos. We'll continue adding to this one. Mythos. Draw. Another cultist. We'll put you there. Monster. Most horror. Retaliate. After you successfully evade spawn of Hallie by 2 or less, take 1 horror. Alright, I'll gain 1 resource because of the engaging. And we'll go ahead and get to work here. I'm going to go ahead and move with Min to this location. I'll go ahead and have her investigate. It's right now 4-3 because of having more on A than C. We'll just commit the Analytical Mind, and we pass. We can't investigate again because of our limitation, which is probably going to kill us. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card then. Okay, Perception. Alright, next, we got you to deal with. Let's go ahead and... So I'll take a horror if I try to evade. I'm just going to punch it then. It should be 4-4. We can make it 5-4, 6-4, and then she can use her ability, so 7-4. We succeed and do an extra damage, so we're doing 3 damage and evading it automatically. So we got that going for us. I'll go ahead and play Emergency Cash to get 3 resources and draw a card. And then I'm going to spend 3 resources to get out this Enchanted Blade. Alright, that is everybody. This will eventually re-engage. Lowest sanity, most horror, yeah, that's going to be her. So gain resource. And then upkeep. Okay. Mythos. We'll put a Doom on the other one. Okay, Mythos. Most horror. Well, it's going to go to her first, and then the other one. Lowest remaining sanity. Okay. That's a lot of monsters, by the way. Holy cow. Alright. Let's start with Zoe. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, all this is kind of a mess. Alright, let's attack this one. It's going to be 6-4. We'll make it 8-4. Passes, kill it. Then we'll attack the other one. We're going to, it'll be 6-2. I do hit. I am going to in-charge it. Actually, no, we're not going to charge it. We'll do 1 damage. And then I'll attack it again. And this time I will charge it. And I'll kill it, and I'll be able to heal a horror for that. Okay. Also, we played Emergency Cash. We didn't put it in our hand. Okay. That was last round. This round, let's see. Let's go ahead and continue with this. Min is going to attack the spawn of Hallie. It does have Retaliate. We're currently 6-4. And I can only hope it's enough. just enough. Alright, does 3 damage. I'm going to go ahead and attack again with a normal attack, and I'm going to use Rise to the Occasion because he does have 2 higher fight than me. So this brings up to 5, and then I'll use her ability to make it 6 to 4 again. We succeed, it's dead. Alright, and then we'll investigate. This is 3. So it'll be 4 to 3. We'll make it 7 to 3. We pass, we beat it by 2, so we draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Okay, that was eventful. We have almost enough clues. Let's go ahead and keep going. Enemies, none. Upkeep. Upkeep. Okay, another sword. Mythos. We'll go ahead and put a second one here. Worlds Merge. Test 3 will. If you fail, and stuff will happen. Got it. I'm going to use Guts. So 6 to 3. We pass. Draw a card. Hunted by Byakuya. Test 6 foot. If you fail, reveal the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the amount you failed by. If at least one Byakuya enemy is revealed by this effect, choose and draw one of them. If at least one Omen treachery is revealed by this, take 1 horror and shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, I will use an offering. So this will be 4 to 6. Yep, 4 to 6. We only have to reveal the top card. It is an Omen, though. So I will take 1 horror. It says, reveal top cards of the encounter deck where X is the amount failed by, blah, blah, blah. Take 1 horror and then shuffling. Okay, so it's just reveal, so you're not discarding. And then you shuffle. I think that's how you handle it. Okay, let's go. I'm going to spend 3 resources to get out the Enchanted Blade. And then we'll move. We're going to get engaged by you. We'll get an offering for that. Gain a resource. And then we'll fight you. 6 to 3. We succeed. I am going to charge the blade just so I can heal that horror. And kill him. And then, what do we have here? Outer wall. The outer wall of the city defends it from the wrath of the tides, also from conquering invaders. After 1 or more doom is placed on the A agenda deck, each investigator at the outer walls takes 1 damage. Okay. Waves slam against the stone walls, water spraying into the pathways above. If we don't act quickly, even these stalwart walls won't be able to stop the rising tide. Okay, we'll go ahead and move with Min. Well, actually, first I will spend 2 to play Laboratory Assistant. Draw 2 cards. Oh, good. Let's resolve Lost Soul first. I'm 4 to 4 right now. I should have moved first. We passed. Okay, and then Overzealous. Test foot 3. Okay. 2 to 3. Alright, failed it. If Agenda 1 is in play, 1A is in play. It is 1A. Take 1 damage and lose 1 action. Okay, so I take 1 damage and lose an action. And then it surges. Okay. I'll just test this, 4 to 2. We pass. Okay, and then the last action I'm going to go ahead and move. Didn't go exactly as planned, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and go to Upkeep. Okay, Runic Axe. Be nice to get that out, but I would have to discard both my blades. We're going to put a Doom on the other one first, because we're in a bad location right now. And there's no way to heal horror, so we're literally just getting like a clue around. So, we'll go ahead and draw a Mythos. Alright, test 3. I'm going to use Guts. So this will be 6 to 3. We pass. We do draw a card. Oh, again, I forgot to do true understanding. All right, whatever. Oh, this guy should have been discarded a while ago. All right, test 2. If you fail, take 2 horror. Got it. I am going to go ahead only to a skill test from an ability printed on a scenario card. All right, I'm going to use true understanding to help out Zoe. So this will be 5 to 2. All right, passes, so we can get the clue. So it goes to her. All right, and then we'll go ahead and go with men here. I'm just going to investigate. This location has 2 shrouds, so 4 to 2. Fails. And I actually can't do it again. Wonderful. I'm happy. Okie dokie. I should have had Zoe go first, but I wasn't expecting this to go so badly. All right, draw card. And draw card. Oh wait. If you take, you can't. I can't even draw cards. Gain resources. Can I? Investigate, parlay, draw. Okay, great. I'm just gonna get her to move. We're gonna move here, and then gain a resource. And you know what? We'll go ahead and fast out the 2 segments of Onyx. Get that out of the way. And I'll go ahead and have Zoe follow with Safeguard. All right, let's do an investigation here. We just need to pass one of these tests. It's as long as you succeed by 1 or less. Okay, fails won't matter. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just. What do I want to do? I'll spend a resource, or not a resource. I'm gonna go ahead and do prepare for the worst. Top 9. Oops, sorry. Top 9. No weapons, which makes sense because there's only 4 in the deck. Second action, I'm going to investigate. 2 to 1. All right, I am going to end up putting a doom on an agenda or something. We'll put it on. We'll put it on the ritual begins, but I'm actually going to go ahead and pop the thing and remove that doom, and that'll be it for the thing. All right, but we do get a clue from here, and we're going to go ahead and move up to this location. I will go ahead and discard an asset I control, which will be this safeguard. And we'll keep going. All right, upkeep. Upkeep. Yep. Mythos. We'll go ahead and add 1 to the Tide Rises. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist, or else you have to spawn 1. Encounter deck or discard pile. We'll put them over here. Any empty location. You're a problem. Then you're going to go deal with it. All right, we'll start with men. Men's going to use shortcut. Actually, you know what? Let's do it the other way. Zoe, I need you to go to this location. We'll spin all the clues. If there are 2 agendas in play with different agenda numbers, the Abbey Church gets +2 Shroud. When Abbey Church is revealed, put the set-aside Chor-Gothic, Knight's Hall, the Cloister, Chapel of St. Arbert, and Abbey Tower locations into play. Abbey Tower. what all am I? Let's see. Yeah, chore. Okay, I'm missing one more location. Oh, it'll be this one. Like so. Alright, this will engage. You'll gain 1 resource for that. And also an offering. Alright, I am going to punch this guy in the face. It's the only way to kill a man. Alright, 6 to 3. Pass, I will charge it. So I can get a horror back. And then for my next action, you get discarded, by the way. And then I'm going to check out some other locations. The open arcade of the cloister is normally restricted to the monastery monks and religious leaders, but with the abbey seemingly abandoned, it takes little effort for you to sneak your way in. If there are no clues on the cloister, parlay test 3 will, and if you succeed, remember that you have found a guide. A lone monk patrols the covered walk, surrounding himself in whispered prayers. He doesn't seem to notice the storm threatening to tear the abbey down. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do shortcut with men. Go down here. Say hi to this guy who's going to engage. Oh, also, he should have gotten a doom for the at the end of the Mythos phase. He has 2 health. I'm just going to hit him with the Strange Solution. Do I want to do that way? Actually, no. Let's do Overpower with Brute Force instead. So that's going to be 7 fist versus 4. Auto fail. Now we can do it the other way. He does have retaliate, so I do take 1 damage. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the supply here. So now I'm 6 to 4. That's a fail because it's at -3. I'm going to use it again. Killed him. God, that's rough. Alright. The worst luck ever. Alright, enemy, upkeep. Upkeep. Alright, you need to do a 4-2 test. We're going to go ahead and take the initiative. We pass. Alright, goes to Mythos. We'll add to 4 now. Draw a card. Alright, Spires of Carcosa. Well, this will go to your current location. Test 3 foot. If you fail, stuff will happen. Alright, I'll go ahead and burn this and get 4 to 3. We pass. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with men first. One, 2, 3, and I'll discard this used up Strange Solution, and that'll be it for her. Goes to Zoe. I mean, I could try to investigate and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate. 2 to 2. I passed. One of them's cleared. Alright, second investigate. Another pass. Then it's going to be a will check. 4 to 3. I'll go ahead and use steadfast with this. So I'm currently 7 to 3. And it's a pass. Alright, note that we have found the guide. I'll just put a resource token on it. Okay, that happened. I certainly have no complaints about it. It's the Chapel of St. Arbert. The way to the Chapel of St. Arbert is hidden. You cannot enter the Chapel of St. Arbert unless you have found a guide. Alright, waves crash violently upon the rocks. The chapel stands lonely against the rain, barely able to survive the storm's onslaught. Okay. Let's do upkeep. Upkeep. Okay. Mythos. We are going to put a Doom on this. And now I believe we... advancing the agenda. Yeah, so the way this is going to work is I could pick which one to advance. I pick A. So this is going to reset. And this is going to reset. And then I'll check the other one and notice that it doesn't have 5. So, Red Dawn surmise. The tide continues to rise rapidly. The outer walls of the village assaulted by hurricane force winds and freezing rain. The storm only grows in intensity as the evening turns to night. Soon the tide water will completely flood the city. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and both set aside copies of Tidal Terror into the encounter deck. If Agenda 1C has 2 or fewer Doom on it, mark 1 Conviction. If Agenda 1C has 3 or more Doom on it, mark 1 Doubt. And if Agenda 1C is not the current C agenda, do not mark any Conviction or Doubt. It is 1C, and it does have 3, so I do get 1 Doubt. That's okay. Alright, let the storm rage. The angry sea continues to barrage the island. Waves crash against the walls, and rain pelts the rooftops. Is the rising sea the key to opening the path? If so, you have no choice but to let the storm rage on. Each copy of Ancient Evils gains Surge. The investigators spend 2 clues as a group, place 1 Doom on this agenda. So same thing as before. We can make the tide rise. Alright, Mythos. Or counter cards, rather. I did shuffle, you did see it. So spawn at the Chapel of St. Herbert or Port de l'Avance. So, Avancier. Hunter, when the tide is high, they emerge from the sea to feed. Okay, 4 fight, 4 health, and 2 agility. And I'm going to put him over here. We'll deal with you guys. Actually, what's the other option? Chapel St. Albert. What'll be over there? I can get over there, but I won't be able to deal with it. At least not easily. I'll put one over here. Alright. I'll go ahead and have... we have found the guide, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go down to the chapel. Alright, I'm going to spend an action to move with Min, which of course is going to flip this. You can only discover clues in the Chapel of St. Herbert if you have 3 or few remaining sanity. Take up to 3 horror. In the water below, you see the spires of Carcosa. You're almost there. You need only open the gate. Huh. I don't think I'll like that one. Well, in any case, I get engaged with you. I'm going to go ahead and start blasting you. 6 to 4. Let's see. Does not have Doom on it, and we just barely beat this. So we do 3 damage to it. And I'll try to hit it one more time. And again, we defeat it. Okay. Alright, goes to Zoe. I'm going to spend a bunch of resources to play Fleshboard. I have to discard Enchanted Blade because it takes up one of the arcane slots. Then I'm going to move back to here. And we'll check out the Knight's Hall. Rows of symmetrical stone pillars give this hall a sense of calm serenity that clashes with the torrent outside. If there are no clues on Knight's Hall, investigate using agility instead of book. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, remember that you have found the tower key. Okay. And that is all my actions there. Enemy phase goes up. Upkeep. Upkeep. Alright, so that's bad. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2. Yep, there's not much I can do about that. All I can do is hope it floods or something. All right. Next, go to Mythos. Put 1 there. Ancient Evils. I'll go ahead and do I'll do a 4 to 3 test with that. I succeed. I cancel it. It will still surge though. All right. It engages with me. Actually, we'll go ahead and do let me handle this and have that engage with Zoe. And then Crashing Floods. I do get a resource, by the way, and I'm going to use the offering I just got from being engaged to do a 4 to 3. That's going to be a fail. Agenda 2A. Yep, we're on 2A. Take 2 damage and lose 2 actions. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reduce it by 1 with the Flesh Ward, and I'll take the other one. Okie dokie. Let's go into investigation phase. Min's going to move twice. Go see about the Knight's Hall. Was it 4? Do I take the risk? I can try punching you normally. Yeah, I'll just punch you normally. Rise to the occasion, I'll use her ability, so that's going to be a total of 6 to 4. And it's a fail, and unfortunately that's going to put a damage on Zoe because it's engaged with her. Alright, well, I tried. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 resources and play 1-2 punch because I have no other choice. It's going to do 2 damage immediately. And then it's going to be a 7 to 4 test. And we kill it. Alright. Did I not draw? I didn't upkeep, did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. Unless I missed something. Yeah, I didn't upkeep. Give me a second. Nope, I completely forgot about the Mythos, and it took away 2 of her actions, so she lost all of them. Alright, that is everybody then. It goes to enemy phase, which this is going to go up. Upkeep. Mythos, we'll add another one. Draw. Put 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Well, that's going to advance soon. And you get engaged by that. Get an offering for it. I'm not sure if we're going to pull through this with this. Alright. Min, I want to have you do Eureka to investigate this location. We succeed. I look at top 3. Sorry. Top 3. Segment Onyx. We can do something with that. We do get a clue from here, by the way. Is this a parley, by the way? Nope, it's an investigate. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fast play this. And then swap in this. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust it to go ahead and get the remaining clue here. Then move, I guess. Because I don't think there's anything I can do to help. So yeah, move down here. And then move over 1. Cho Gothique. A long pool of blood spreads slowly across the floor, leading toward the Cho Gothique. Place 1 Doom on the current C agenda. Kill 2 Horror. Group limit once per game. Lightning flashes through the windows of the Abbey. Thunder quickly answering in a booming voice all around the island. You don't say. All right. Goes to Zoe. Zoe has some things she needs to take care of. She's going to attack this thing. It's going to be 6-2. We pass. I'll do 1 damage. 6-2 again. Alright, we succeed. I am going to spend a charge to kill it. And heal a horror. And then I'm going to investigate this location. You can use foot for this. So I will go ahead and I'll use the wolf mask to make it 4-2. And that's a fail. Okay. Enemy phase, you go over. Upkeep. Oh, healing horror here actually would be good, because that means I can actually cure this stupid effect. Upkeep. Alright. Mythos. Let's add a Doom to 1C, and then we'll make this advance against our better judgment. Alright. And then that's going to cause these to go away. If you hadn't guessed, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything about the thing over there. Alright, Blue Star's demise. As the vortex grows in size, force, so too does it pull on reality. Debris and rubble starts to float upwards, pulled into the terrible void. A thunderous crash shakes the island to its very core. Soon the whole city will be destroyed by the Maelstrom. Shuffle the encounter deck and both set aside Rift Seekers. Alright, and then check the current A agenda, which we do have one. If the agenda, if agenda 1A is not the current A agenda, do not mark any conviction or doubt. So we're good on that front. The entity above, the whirlwind over the island, continues to rage. Blinding flashes of lightning and deafening thunder assault your senses. Is the vortex above the key to opening the path? If so, you have no choice but to beckon the entity closer. Each monster gets +1 fight. Alright, so now they're all tougher. And then you can also do you can do Doom stuff. Alright. I'm just checking. That's fine. And I'm making sure I didn't do this wrong. Yeah, you have to spin clues. Okay. Mythos. Ancient Evils. It's going to surge. We'll go ahead and put the Doom on you. If there's... Okay, it's going to be amount of Doom in play, which counts everything. So 3. 4-3. We pass. After Rift Seeker attacks you, you must either take 1 additional damage and 1 additional horror, or place a Doom on each agenda in play. You can also action place 1 Doom on each agenda in play and take 2 horror to parlay discard the Rift Seeker. Okay, that's kind of neat. I will get a resource and a offering. Alright, what are we going to do about this? This thing has 3 health. It also currently has 4 fight. And I've had no time to deal with it. Okay, I'm just going to attack 6-3, or 6-4, sorry. We passed just barely. Alright, 6-4 again. We succeed, and we'll do +1 damage. I am still going to spend the charge, though, and heal my horror. Okay. And you get discarded, and then I'm going to go ahead and attempt to investigate here again. 4-2. We pass this time, so we now have the tower key. Alright. Alright. On the current C agenda. Okay. Yeah, I'll take an action and go ahead and heal the horror here by placing 1 Doom on the current C agenda. Group limit once per game. So this will get healed. And this will get healed. Alright. Lightning flashes through the windows of the Abbey, thunder quickly answering a booming voice all around the island. Got it. Alright. The door leading up to the Abbey Tower is locked. You cannot enter the Abbey Tower unless you have found the tower key. Dark lightning crashes throughout the air. Surrounding the top of the tower is a whirlwind of black clouds and bellowing wind. Indeed. Alright, we'll go ahead and move up there then. Let's see what it has for us. Also, we do have a solution for this. Yeah, we have a solution for this. As you peer into the vortex above, you can see the hooded shape of he who shall not be named looming beyond, hand outstretched. His laughter echoes throughout your mind. Okay, I do have a solution for this, so we're going to have to play some things a little differently, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to go Sharp Vision. This will make it 6 to 2. We'll make it 7 to 2. We pass, we get to pull it, we actually get to take it back, which is great, and we'll get 2 clues here. Alright. Yeah, I have a plan to deal with that cultist down there. It's slightly risky, though, because I only get 1 shot. Enemy phase, this guy's going to come and say hi. He will engage, gain the offering, gain the resource, and then it's going to do 1 damage and 2 horror. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the horror by 1, and we'll take 1 of each. Okay, upkeep. Okay, we're okay for now. Mythos, we're going to go ahead and add a Doom to this agenda. Mythos. I'll put another Doom on. I'm going to put a Doom on this one. And then I'll Surge. Test foot 6. If you fail, reveal the top X cards. Okay. Well, 2 to 4. Alright, I take a look at the top 6. That is a Byakuya. If at least 1 Byakuya is revealed, choose and draw 1 of them. Only 1 of them. Okay, and then any omens, we would take 1 horror. And if at least, okay, so we'll take 1 horror and this thing's going to engage us. Which is a little unfortunate. Alright, the horror is going to go on that. Yeah, okay, and then yours. Spire Carcosa. Gonna put 2 Doom on it. Not much we can do about that. Alright. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend a charge of Pendant and the Queen. And we're gonna go all the way to here. We can use it to go to any revealed location. This will engage. And we're going to smack him. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and smack him 6 to 3. We succeed, he's dead. This is discarded. Alright, so that was our first action. The other effect was a lightning bolt. I'm going to go ahead and try to evade this thing. Fortunately, I don't have anything. It's just going to be 2 to 2. And we succeeded. Okay, I can work with that. I'm going to go ahead and move so I don't get re-engaged. Okay, we have some solutions here. Zoe I'm going to go ahead and attack you. Or attack this thing. I'm currently 6 to 4. I'll make it 7 to 4. Passes. He's going to take 1 damage and become evaded automatically. And then I'm going to spend 4 resources to play my beat cop. And then I'm going to go ahead and move. Alright. Enemy phase. These guys will eventually unexhaust. Upkeep. Alright, that stays in my hand. That's fine. 1-2 punch. Alright, Mythos. We're going to put a Doom on this thing, and it's going to advance. Worlds entwine. Something is wrong. The vortex must have triggered the gate by now. You researched this ritual to the best of your abilities, but for some reason it isn't working. Desperate, you examine your surroundings. Waves crashed over the walls of the village, flooding the streets. Figures robed in yellow searched through the streets. Their hooded lamps illuminated the floodwater. Suddenly you realize your error. The vortex wasn't the key, it was the sea. Spawn the set-aside Beast of Alderman enemy in the Chapel of St. Herbert. Check campaign log if Ashley Clark is not under... Yeah, she's already dead. Remove the set-aside Act 3C card from the game. Advance to Agenda 3C. Wait. Advance to Agenda 3C. Oh, got it. Remove the... Wait. Remove the set-aside Act 3 card from the game, then advance to Agenda 3C. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't understand. I will have to read this again. Okay. So first, the occultist I smacked actually had four fights, but I only had a -1, so I still won. Okay, I misread this. It says remove the set-aside Act 3 card from the game. 3C Act card from the game. So it's talking about this card. So we don't need this card anymore. And then you go ahead and advance to Agenda 3C. Your objective lies with the other agenda deck. Swallowed Sky. The maelstrom in the sky envelops the horizon. The island starts to break into pieces. The screeches of uncanny creatures fill the air. An unholy choir praying to a force beyond your comprehension. If you do not act soon, the path will be forever lost, and nobody will be able to prevent he who shall be named agents from releasing his bonds. All right, we also need to get the Beast of What's-His-Face in. All right. Also, since the advance happened, this should have been removed. Anything else we need to do? Set aside, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no shuffling. While assigning damage or horror from Beast of attack, you have to assign as much damage and horror as possible to a single card before assigning it to another card. Victory 1. Alright, 375. And he spawns where? Chapel of St. Hubert. Which is down here. Okay. Now we draw Mythos. Alright. Put you down there. Worlds merge. Alright, I'm 4 to 3. I might as well just commit the Steadfast. Okay. Takes care of that. And we need to deal with all sorts of these guys. Alright, this thing's just massive. It's actually not doing much by himself, which is not terrible. Can I kill him? I can do 1, 3. I do have... I have Script... well, I have Script Weaver, but that's about it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and what can well, definitely the main thing we need to do is get back to over there and get to work. So I'll go ahead and use the flash charge of this, and this will shuffle everything back into my deck, which conveniently only has 3 cards in it. So yeah, I'm going to use the last charge. To move back to here. Yeah, that's fine. Move back up to there. Then I'm going to go ahead and do an investigate action. I'm going to do sharp vision, which puts us, of course, at 6 to 4. Or 6 to 2, sorry. 6 to 2. And I'll go ahead and do a perception on top of that. So that'll be 8 to 2. We pass. We're going to get an extra clue and draw a card. Okay, true understanding. I'm going to investigate again. This time it's going to be 5 to 2. We'll go ahead and give the ability to make it 6 to 2. And it's not a fail. Cool. Alright, last action, I'm going to go ahead and just play this clasp and get it out of my deck. Alright, or out of my hand, rather. Then it's going to go to Zoe. This thing has, what, 1 health remaining, or 4 health remaining still. And this thing has how much evasion? 5? Okay, never mind. So, I can move down there, hit it for 2, hit it for 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it is possible for me to do some pretty good damage. That's about it. Alright. Let's spend an action and play our Runic Axe. And then we're going to go ahead and do Hunt and... yeah, we're going to do Hunt and whatever you call it. Power. So move in. This thing's massive, so it doesn't auto-engage. Alright. So we're currently 6 to 3. And we'll go ahead and make that 8 to 3. Success, we'll do 2 damage. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and 1-2 punch. So currently we are 6 to 3. Does that retaliate? No. So 6 to 3. We pass, we do a damage. And then we'll do 7 to 3 with +1. 7 to 3, so that is +1, so it's 8 to 3. We hit, and we do an extra damage because it's an attack. So that did 3 damage, putting it at 6. And then I'm going to exhaust Beat Cop and to put a damage on him to kill this thing. Problem solved. Okay. Alright then. I think we can start spinning clues and doing lightning bolt actions to just progress this as quickly as we can now. Alright, here goes nothing. But first we need to do enemy phase. He's going to shift down. This guy is going to move. Lowest remaining sanity was actually Zoe. But since it moved multiple spaces, it's not going to attack. Gain resource. And get your offering. Okay. Upkeep. Mythos, we'll add to this. Draw cards. Test 4. Okay, I'll do 4 to 4. I fail. I am going to put a doom on the current agenda. This will cause it to advance. Alright. The path to Carcosa. The ritual is almost complete. All that is left is to find the gate and step through. Remove the remainder of this agenda deck from the game and replace it with the set-aside Act 3A card. Advance to that Act card. So this gets removed. And we get that other Act card. 3A. Open the path below. Tidewater churns around the walls of the city. Layers of reality unfold. Reflected in the depths below, you can see the twisted spires of Carcosa. You have no choice but to dive in. If each undefeated investigator is at the Chapel of St. Arbert, and there are no clues at that location, advance. Alright, so unfortunately, we need to get the clues out of there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the agenda here. Got it. Marked by the sign. Alright, this will just be a 4 to 2 test. We pass. Okay. Let's, this is going to be a little awkward. Alright. Let's, deal with this guy first. We'll spend a charge. Well, first I will do, I'm going to exhaust B Cup and do a damage to this thing. And then I'm doing Power and Glory. And I'm currently 6 to 2. Okay. It's the retaliate, so I'm going to take 1 and 1. I'm going to put a horror on this guy and negate the damage. Or reduce the damage by 1. Let's try that again. Same thing. Okay, we pass this time, he gets killed, and I can heal. I'm going to heal 1 damage. Okay. And then last, I'm going to go ahead and punch this thing as hard as I can. So I'm going to do Hunt and Power. This will engage me. Gain a resource. Alright. So I'm currently 6 to 4. I'll overpower it. No, don't overpower it. I learned my mistake last time. We pass. We do 2 damage. Alright. Min. Just need you to move. 1, 2, 3, down to here. Okay. Goes to enemy phase. This thing's going to hit for 1 and 2. So we're going to go ahead and have this take the damage, 1 damage and 1 horror, and you'll take the remaining horror. Okay. Upkeep. Okay, 1 of the segments. Something worth fighting for. Perfect. Mythos. Alright, so now this is the act. This is the agenda. Okay. Draw. Test 3, brain. I will go ahead and true understanding that. And test a will that. So that's going to be bring me up to 6 to 3. Actually, there's only 1 doom. Yeah, we'll just do 6 to 3 with true understanding by using her ability. So +1 from this, +1 from her ability. 6 to 3. God, go to hell. If Act 3 or Agenda 3C is in play, take 3 horror and discard 3 cards from your hand. Alright, well I take 3 horror. This will take 1. Oh, actually. Was it? You have to have 3 or fewer sanity remaining. Okay, that's fine. And then I have to discard, was it at random? Oh, just for my hand. Got it. I discarded this one and this one. Okay. Draw. Foot 3, I will make it 4 to 3. Oh, good. Alright. Act 3 or Agenda 3A. Well, yep, we have that as well. So we're going to lose all 3 actions and take 3 damage. We'll reduce it by 1. And I guess we'll take 2. And I lose all my actions. So she might be kind of screwed. Okay, let's go Min. Min's going to spend an action and take horror on purpose. 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. And then it's just going to be up to her to try to get all these investigates done. It is 4 to 3. I'm going to go ahead and play this while I'm at it. 1. It's -1, right? Yes, -1. And 2. We've gotten 2 of the clues. Alright. Goes to being attacked. 1 damage and 2 horror. So this will soak 1 and 1, and I'll take 1. Alright. Upkeep. Oh no. He spawned. Worst nightmare. I can evade him. Oh, he also engages, so I get all this back. The question is will I live long enough? Alright, Mythos. We're up to 2. He spawns. Ancient Evils, it also surges. Okay. So it's going to add Doom there, and we'll put all sorts of Doom here. So pretty much, we have this round to actually get out of here. And if we don't, we die. So, it's going to do 2, 2. Alright, and we have to get all the clues here too. Oh my gosh. If an undefeated investigator is at that, and there are no clues. Okay, I only need 1 person here. Min, you have to succeed. We'll investigate once. 4 to 3. That fails. I'm going to draw a card. No. Yep, I failed. This is not going to succeed. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Oh no, it does make sense. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to. Well, what I can do is I can spawn this guy here, and put the Doom down here. That's kind of the only thing I can do. And then have Zoe dive in there and kill him. That's pretty much what we have to do. So instead of spawning him as far away from, it's just any empty location, so we can do that. What we need to do then is just draw this last card then. Play all these. And get out the Penta of the Queen again. And then exhaust it. We're going to go ahead and use it to auto-evade this guy. And then Zoe is going to... it's a fight action, so I can do this. I'm going to go ahead and spend a charge to do power and hunt, and move down here, and engage this guy. And I'm currently 6 to 4. We'll make it 8 to 4. Okay, that kills him. And then I will swing at the other guy. We'll do power and glory. No, I can't risk that. We're going to go power and accuracy. No, actually, we can do power and glory, and I'll use a offering. All right, that is a success. We kill him, and we can heal a horror. All right, last action, spend 3 to get something worth fighting for out. Okay. So yeah, we spawned that what's this guy's face, and then of course we had the Mysterious Chanting kick in. Oh, actually, Mysterious Chanting would still actually be on. Let me check what the order was. Okay, it is correct. The Carcosa thing came after the Wizard of the Order. Okay, so at least we have some breathing room. Okay. Enemy phase. This thing's going to unexhaust eventually. Upkeep. Draw. Gets shuffled. I am going to take one horror. Putting us at really close to dead. Then it goes to Zoe. Draw your bad card. Mythos. Doom. Draw. I have to pass this or I die. And I will commit the shortcut and use my ability. So that's 6 to 3. We pass. Okay, we're still alive. Rith Byaku. Or Rith Seeker rather. Engages, get a offering, get a resource. Okay, investigation phase. Investigate this location 4 to 3. We pass. We get one clue here, and then we'll use our ability from the pendant to get the last clue. Yeah. Alright, Chapel of St. Herbert, or whatever it's called, is no clues, and we do have an investigator there. We can advance. Only to Carcosa, only you can stop he who shall not be named from escaping his prison. You dive into the churning waters and open the path to Carcosa, the realm of madness. Resolution 1. Alright, our campaign nearly got cut short. Alright, you hold your breath as you swim through freezing water toward the spires below. As you get closer, you see ripples throughout the water. As though you are peering into the reflection upon the sea's surface, you break through the surface and gasp as air fills your lung. Record that you open the path below. You get 2 cultists and 2 tablets, and yeah, Ashley's dead, and then we get victory. We get a total of 2 victory, because we didn't have time to loot everything else. So 2 experience puts us at 3 and 3. We don't need you anymore. 3 and 3, huh? This is the last one. So spend 1, spend 1, spend 1. And that'll be all 3. Oh, actually, sorry. It's spend 1 and spend 1, and then that's it. The alternative, we can do Ancient Power here for 2, and then spend 1 on Vicious Blow. So let's do that. Re-upgrade Vicious Blow to be not awful. I mean, Vicious Blow is amazing. Even level 0 is amazing. Okay, so that is everything for that, and we've capped out the Runic Axe. We now have Ancient Power, so we can imbue the same inscription multiple times. I do have a question about that, as far as the other thing is, but by the time you see this video, I've already decided on whatever the answer is. Alright, and on this side, we have 3 experience to spend. At the very least, we can get ourselves a Brute Force, and we can get ourselves... I'm not too concerned about deductions, to be honest. Being able to cycle through my deck would be nice, but also these... I need to get rid of these... I need to get rid of these freaking, what do you call them? Rise to the Occasions. So let's do that. So we're going to get rid of Rise to the Occasion, Rise to the Occasion, and an Overpower. And we're going to replace it with a Brute Force and 2 Dauntless. Do we want Dauntless Spirits or Gumptions? Let's do Gumptions. These can be applied to any test. Now you listen here, mister. Alright, and Brute Force is always good. So with all that, Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay, and as always, if I made a rules mistake that somehow made me win, I apologize, but I'm not going back at this point. All right, well, this is it. This is all we have left. We just have to hope it's enough. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't think there's a follow-up. Nope, just goes straight into dim Carcosa. So I just need to remember to add the tokens. Okay, we got everything. So I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Arkham Horror, the card game. The Path to Carcosa, Black Stars Rise, and I'll see you guys next time.